What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this episode of Micro Studio. I'm your host, Garen Belaney. This is a 10-minute live stream going over the unboxing, product demonstration, and recommendation of Fireballz, your eco-friendly fire starting kit. So if you're here and you don't want to watch the review of this for 10 whole minutes, feel free to head on to our social pages to find different products or carry on with your day. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you are here, let's get into this because we only got 10 minutes. This live stream is going to be going over a complete demonstration of this product, what I think about the actual marketing package of the product, the actual product inside, how it feels, how it smells, the overall experience, and then of course we're going to talk about case recommendations and why you would use something like this. And then at the end of this live stream, we're going to be talking about my recommendations for the product as a whole, and if this is something that you should be getting your hands on. So sit back, relax, put your comments in the chat, and if you know of anybody who wants to watch a demonstration like this, please comment so we can answer their questions at any time. Let's get into this thing. So overall, when I'm actually looking at a product and the display of it, and if it's able to capture the viewer's attention in a store in higher places, I always like to go over the packaging details, the descriptions on it, how it looks, how it feels, because this is exactly what happens when users want to buy a product. They want to feel how the boxing is and all the information. So right away when actually going to the box, I thought it was overall really well displayed, great instructions on the box, and for it being an eco-friendly starter kit, having a simplistic style container to hold everything together, I think is a really, really good option. You don't have to worry about papers or instructions being built in there because they actually built it throughout the whole box. So when looking at Fireballz, they actually come in multiple packages. I think this is a really good option for promotional items. They got a quick little 2-pack here, and then they actually sent over a 12-pack, and they have larger packages too. So if you're an avid camper or if you're someone who's dealing with flames on a consistent basis, this is going to be a really, really good option for you because they are waterproof. So we'll get into that. So right away, when we're actually looking at the front side of this packaging, you're going to see the display of the amount that you're currently getting. It's going to tell you that it's eco-friendly on both sides. And what I really liked about it is it says burns for 17 minutes. And I need to be an advocate that this is a really, really modest time. We were taking this and we are actually doing product displays throughout the weekend, and it definitely gives you more than 17 minutes of burn time. So keep that in mind when you're purchasing these products, and also keep in mind this is a fire starter. So if you're not able to start a fire with minimum 17 minutes of consistent flames, well, ladies and gentlemen, you have bigger problems than dealing with a fire starter. So going into the back, it actually tells you a little bit about their company, the directions of the use with this company. It gives their missions, their mottos. So I always think that's a really fun aspect. I do like the fact that they actually have a QR code. I actually haven't even scanned this. So let's scan this and see what this actually gets you. So when you ever want to scan a QR code, all you have to do is just go to your camera option. You can scan it on your phone, and it actually gives you a ULR to their actual website. Super cool. So head on over to fire-balls.com. The QR code is actually going to take you there. So I think that's a really, really cool option on the box. So when going over the directions to use, it's really, really simple. This product, ladies and gentlemen, all it is wick, wood chips, and wax, keeping it all together. Extremely eco-friendly, odorless, which is a really, really fun option. But what I do want to make a note of is when this is actually burning on its own, there is a very, very nice aroma of wood smell, a very high-grade wood, almost like a hickory or an oak. So even when it burns on its own, it's odorless when you first get it out of the box. However, when you're burning it, there is an odor to it, but it's a very pleasant smell for wood. So if you're burning something like this in your house, you don't have to worry about any fumes or anything like that. So that's a really, really good option to make. Easy to light, non-toxic, odorless, waterproof, no residue, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's really cool about this product is it when you actually, it is a little bit crumbly. You'll notice here, it is a little bit crumbly. However, the wax is holding the most of this together. They got a fun little stamp here that you can actually see. So I'll zoom in on that, quick little focus. So you know you're dealing with Fireballz and not them pesky little counterfeits you get all the time. So when you're opening the box, what's really cool is they actually have their safety tab right there. So it's letting you keep out of the reach of children, never leave fires unattended, allow for shelter and fire from winds. So it has all these good little safety tips. So be sure when you open this box, you read the safety tabs for it so you keep everybody safe when you're starting a fire. So of course, this is the 12-pack that we're going over. they're cute little products here. And I mean, overall, like I said, really good branding. They have their own little stamp on there. It gives you a little bit more burning time than 17 minutes. So I want to commend them again for doing something like that. And then overall, this is a great little product. You want to put a little 12-pack in your camper, then anytime you go camping or if you need assistance or anything like that, boom, pow, you got the fire starters right then and right there. Another fun idea with these products is promotional products, a quick little 2-pack. This is a really fun and unique product, I feel, that you can give at corporate giveaways, product demonstrations, or however you have it. You get a quick little 2-pack there. Really love this small pack idea. And I gotta say, the price for these things is extremely reasonable, considering there's no expiration dates on it. You can put it in your camper, you can put it in your backpack, whatever you need, and then you always have this. So even a sense of survival, if you're going skiing, if you're going hiking, if you're going anything outdoors that you might put yourself in a risk of danger, put a little Fireball in your pocket, no problem, you're safe, and then you got that going for you. So overall, when we were doing the product demonstration, we actually took this product out in the wilderness and we displayed it and we tested it right away to see if their claims are what they mean to be on the box. This is a great thing about Micro Studios. We don't only talk about the product, we actually use the product to make sure it's actually good, because the last thing I want to do is start promoting products that are trash. Only the premiumest quality here at Micro Studio, ladies and gentlemen. So when burning this, even the whole experience of having it burn down on the wick was an enjoyable experience. There was no spattering, there was no spitting at us, or worrying about sparks or fires or anything like that. So I even think about fire control when using this. If you're burning a piece of paper, there is a high probability that a piece of that paper is going to flake off. And if you're having a fire in the hot seasons or in areas where there's risks of forest fires, the last thing you want to be doing is lighting fire or bushes or anything like that that causes a risk for it to spread throughout this. So this is a really good opportunity to control the fire, to control the actual use, and I'm very impressed with this. Going into the final reviews of Fireballz, the eco-friendly fire starting kit, I'm very impressed. I really like the boxing. I like how it comes with all the instructions. You have a QR code that takes you directly to their website. You have the instructions here. You even have a fun little option here where it actually says, asks you to sniff me, baby, because there's 100% non-toxic. So I think it's a really fun product, a really user-friendly product, and especially with the minimalism that it comes with it. Like I said, you get your box, you get your fire starters, you get your instructions, boom, pow, how you like me now. Get yourself some fire starters. So head on over to these social media tabs to follow. If you are looking for something like that, you can click the link below to purchase more product. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Micro Studio, a 10-minute live stream going over an overall experience of working with Fireballz, your eco-friendly fire starting kit. If you enjoyed this live stream, please tell a friend. Put your name in the comment, your questions in the comment, because there's going to be more demonstrations like this. I appreciate your time. Have yourself a wonderful day. Take care.